we have a new event going on, the Brave Deck of Fate event, where we can indeed get Knave of Hearts, who's part of the sort of Alice the Wanderer event, right? Question is Knave of Hearts even possible to unlock for a free-to-play or semi-free-to-play player? Is this event worth investing in? Because it could end up being quite costly both for your energy and also for your Soulstones if you want to go down that route. Question is it going to be possible or is it worth avoiding? Now, if you're just getting into Raid Shadow Legends, quick heads up, you may want to use my QR code on screen before we get into it, or a link in the description. Getting started, you will indeed get one of the best healers as soon as you start by using my link. You'll get Ugo. Ugo's an amazing healer that's going to set you up for pretty much the entire game in arena battles, in Hydra clan battles, clan bosses, everything like that. And then also, once you get to level 15, you'll get Rector Drath, which is another healer champion, which is pretty good. Not only that, whilst the current event has Knave of Hearts available, you can actually get a legendary champion for free as part of the Alice the Wanderer event. You just need to go here every day and literally just play the game for 7 days and you will get Alice the Wanderer level 1. And then, of course, there's a promo code to get Sun Wukong. All you need to do is actually not type that, is get Monkey King in there, click confirm, and you'll get another legendary champion, Sun Wukong, who's a pretty versatile champion. So you can do all of that before you even think about starting this event. But the question is it possible? If you want to go and get all of this done, you've only got 3 days, not very long. Now, the most effective way to do it is doing Soulstones, and more specifically, Eternal Soulstones. These will get you 4,000 per thing, so per opening. So you'll only need 10 Eternal Soulstones, and I say only, that is a lot, let's be honest, especially if you go to the store. So it's going to be a lot of an investment if you want to do it. Now, you could, if you have other Soulstones, you know, like Immortal Soulstones that I've got here, one of these will get you 800. So we could consider 10 of those is going to get you about 8 cards. Now, to guarantee yourself Knave of Hearts, you're going to need to get all 40 cards. So that's where things get a little bit difficult. We can then also get fate points from the campaigns or dungeons. It's related to artifacts. And if we go here, we can actually see what we're going to get. If you get a rank 6 mythical artifact, you'll get 30 fate points. If you get a rank 1 common, it's 4. So if you're farming 4-6 or 5-6 dungeons, you're going to roughly get about 1 fate point per energy cost. You could end up getting a bit more than that, but it's going to average out to about 1 fate point per energy cost, unless you're doing the super high tier dungeons where you've got a bit more odds in your favor. What this means is you're gonna need about 40,000 energy worth to do this on just farming artifacts alone. So that's not really going to be doable for a free-to-play player. So if you want to max out this event, then you're going to need to either look at getting some energy and going crazy on farming, or probably easier is getting the Soulstones. So the way I'm going to do this is we're going to first start with just 3 card flips. That's probably what most people are going to get if they sort of just put a little bit of effort into playing but not really go too hard into it, so you can get your first chest. Now, the most likely thing that will happen is you'll get very common items. So you can basically get common, rare, or epic, and you'll need 3 of the same rarity to open the chest. So we've already started with a common here. So let's see what we'll get next. So let's say this is what's going to happen if we're the most likely just play a little bit. We get our first chest, which is most likely going to be a common. So we did indeed get an ancient shard. Now the next tier is if you put a lot of effort into opening Soulstones and perhaps even grinding accessories for the next few days, you may get 2 or 3 more cards. So let's open up another 3 to 6, and this is what you're probably going to end up getting. The rewards you can expect to get if you do it and grind like crazy, but are free to play. So these is like the max you're going to get for being free to play. So I just got an ancient shard from that one. See what we get again. More of these fragments. You can see so far, it's very likely we only get commons. Another one there. So what's really interesting, you need to get 3 in sequence to open a chest. So if you get a rare, that's going to ruin your chances. So we've now opened 6. You grinded a moderate amount, this is what you're going to probably get. You're going to get this many fragments and 1 ancient shard. Now, you could get luckier and get something better, like any of these rewards, but this is the most likely outcome. Now, let's say you grind crazily as much time as you can. You've got some spare energy to go, maybe even a few extra Soulstones sitting around. Maybe you can get a few extra cards. So let's try that. Oh, okay. So we got another rare there. So realistically, we need to try and get a rare, but if we don't, it's going to reset our chances here. So let's see. We unfortunately got a common. So this is probably what's going to happen to you. You're going to get a lot of these fragments. They're going to start building up. You may get the occasional reward on the side. Now, you know, at this point, you're not really going to get much further if you're entirely free to play. I don't think there's much chance you're going to go further. If you don't have a stack of Soulstones sitting around, you're gonna need to spend to get further, whether that's buying Soulstones or getting a lot of energy on your account so that you can go farm dungeons. Just because it's quite a short event, we don't have too much time. So I'm gonna open the rest. I did open some Soulstones so we can kind of see what we'll get. But yeah, you're not gonna get any further than this. You're not gonna get any more rewards unless you aren't free to play, honestly. So let's see what we get next. Okay, oh, we got a epic there. So if we're lucky, we'll need 2 more epics in a row and we could open this chest, which looks very good. However, that does seem quite unlikely. There we go. So we got a rare again. So let's see what we get now. Let's do it. A common. So in the past, you would actually be able to lock your choices, but in this particular Deck of Fate event, you can't actually lock your choices. So once again, you kind of want to really, if you're going to go for it, you're going to go for it, if you know what I mean. And it really depends on whether Knave of Hearts is good or not. Not too sure of that myself. I haven't really done too much research on Knave of Hearts as a champion. Let's keep going. We've got a few more. We may as well see what we get. Then we've got one final. Oh, we've got 2 final cards here. Okay, I'll take that. And then there we are. So we've just about done it. Now, we obviously have a lot of cards left to unflip. I'll do a bit more grinding to see what we can get. But if we now go to the champion page, we go to fragment summon, we got 50, like we got half of the way there. That's not bad going. So, you know, I may consider seeing how far I get towards the end of this. And, you know, we'll see what we can do. There's a chance I might get Knave of Hearts, but I'm not too focused on it. I needed to open these Soulstones anyway. All right, we made a quick cut. I managed to get just enough to open 1 more card flip, and it was from farming accessories. It did take quite a while. So can we get this final rare item? Now, in total, there are 40 different items, and I don't think it necessarily tells you how much rarity items there are of, say, common, rare, and epic, but I mean, as you get more commons, the chances to get rare should increase because there will be a set number of commons. Just doesn't really say here specifically. Here we go. There are 18 common cards, 14 rare, and 8 epics. So far we've 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We've done 8 of the commons and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the rares. So yeah. Okay. There's probably still a fair chance we get the common here. Let's see what we get. It is a common. Oh, very interesting that we got this. We got the gear reward. However, we've already got 100% gear removal cost for the next 3 days. So that's quite interesting. So yeah, that is the summary of what you would get if you were free to play. If you try to grind out really hard, you would end up getting round about these rewards, probably a little bit less. And if you want to get more, then you're probably going to have to look at investing in some Soulstones. And then it comes down to a question of, is it worth saving your Soulstones for a 2x event or getting Knave of Hearts? Now, unless you're trying to get every single Alice champion, it's probably better to save till the 2 times. Let me know what you think. I'll see you in the comments. And once again, check out that link above my head, the QR code, or in the description to get some great starter rewards like Ugo and Wrecked Draft. Thanks for watching. Cheerio.